So there's a lot of benefits to building an ADU and having an ADU on your property. The first is it's going to add value to your property. So this is a huge benefit if you're looking as an investment or to improve your property.
全球的建筑界越来越注重可持续性与生活品质，而 ADU 附属居住单位成为了这股潮流中不可或缺的一部分。对于那些希望为家庭成员提供近在咫尺的居住空间，或是希望透过出租得到额外收入的人来说 ，ADU 是一个绝佳的选择。您可能会好奇，最常见的 ADU 类型都有哪些呢？你们知道建造 ADU 除了可以带来额外的租金收入之外，还有什么其他的好处吗？今天我们就要深入探讨这些问题，带领大家了解多种不同的 ADU 设计与功能。
你好，我是沈玲，欢迎收看这一期的《天下纵横谈》。ADU，大家都在讨论 ADU 到底应该要怎么建呢？政府的法规是不是很难突破呢？到底 ADU 要建的时候需要多少钱？今天我们有专家帮你做解答。
Hi, I'm Jeff Ong. My company name is One Contracting and Remodeling. We are a general building contractor, and we've been building ADUs for the last 15 years. We've built thousands of units, and I'm here today to answer some questions for you.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Charlene.
Hi.
大家好。
大家好，现在这个 ADU 啊，真的是非常 popular， 几乎每一家每一户呢都会想要有一个 ADU。那 Jeff 这个专家就来告诉我们了 ，What are the most common types of ADU that you can build？ 所以 Jeff 有什么样的 ADU， 我们现在是可以开始开盖的呢？
Charlene, there's 4 types of ADUs that are commonly built nowadays. So there's the attached, there's the detached, there is the conversion ADU where you take like a garage or an existing structure and convert it into an ADU. And then there's also a prefabricated or modular, something you can just buy off the shelf and have it drop in on your property.
原来啊，这个 ADU 呢，并不是我们所知道的只有2种，总共是有4种的 ADU 哦。每一种 ADU 呢，都有不同的方便性以及不同的规范了。那到底 What are the most common types of ADU that Jeff has built, and what are the benefits of the ADU？ 到底建 ADU 哦，除了赚钱之外，有没有什么其他的好处呢？
So there's a lot of benefits to building an ADU and having an ADU on your property. The first is it's going to add value to your property. So this is a huge benefit if you're looking as an investment or to improve your property. The second is you can get rental income. So if you have people that are in your area and they're looking for a small place to rent, it's a great solution. You can also have your extended family live over there and have their own privacy while still being a part of your family. You can have senior citizens maybe on the property, and they can also share the common areas. So there's definitely a lot of benefits and really getting really popular these days.
其实 ADU 啊，真的有许多的好处哦。这些好处哦，不外乎呢，就是除了可以呢有一点另外的收入之外，而且呢，如果以后要卖房的时候啊，这个房子的价值也会增加了。如果呢一家大小呢，还有爷爷奶奶、外公外婆，他们也想要有自己的私人空间的话，这个 ADU 也是一个不错的选择。不过 ADU 大家都想要盖，一定有些问题跟烦恼。So Jeff, what are some of the challenges of building an ADU?
The biggest challenges of building an ADU would be to go through, this whole permitting process. You need to check with your local authorities, the city or the building department or the county, to find out what the limitations are and know and understand the laws and legal requirements before you can get started.
Jeff, let me ask you a very quick question. How long have you been building ADUs?
We've been building ADUs for about 15 years now.
15 years, and I believe majority of your clients are probably in Orange County, LA, Inland Empire, Ontario, all the Chinese areas, right?
Correct. So all communities we work at, and not limited to, but certainly all over the whole Southern California.
所以整个南加州呢，几乎都是 Jeff 的管辖范围当中了。那有没有什么问题，其实是大家我们这些亚裔的人士们想要建 ADU 的时候，通常会犯的错误呢 ？Jeff, allow me to ask you, what are some of the most common mistakes or expectations Asian builders is requesting from you?
The most important things to consider when building the ADU is, will my lot actually support the size that I want to build? So although we are allowed to build ADUs and it is a state law, it's important to also understand how your lot works with what you want to build and how many square feet you want to build and will the lot allow for that. Also interpreting the laws, so understanding what the rules are and what the actual permit requirements are.
原来梦想呢，跟现实当中呢是应该要有这么一点点差距的。不要想说你的后院这么大，就可以盖到后院这么大的墙的那个位置为止。ADU 呢，其实是有很多法规跟条件是需要被满足的。当然啦，申请 permit 就是其中之一了，对不对 ？What are the permitting requirements for ADUs in California?
The permitting requirements are going to vary from city to city, county to county. It's important that you check with an architect to find out exactly what those are. You have to understand the laws within each city and find out what the restrictions are.
就算是不会讲英文啊，也没有关系，因为至少有这样 Jeff 的专家可以帮到你，对不对？大家头痛的问题就来喽，大家都想要可以建一个 ADU， 可是建 ADU 也是要花钱的。现在呢，通胀的水平又这么高 ，What is the average cost of building an ADU?
I would say the average cost can vary a lot, and this depends on the complexity of the project. If it's simple, or do we have soil constraints? Do we have engineering challenges? So all these are things to consider. But if you want, some kind of a cost to just go forward with, a range would be anywhere from $175 to $350 a square foot. You can expect to pay that, and again, depending on the complexity of the project.
其实要盖一个 ADU 呢，需要考虑的问题，反正还是蛮多的。从你的大小，一直到土壤的硬度到底有多少，一直到你想要在里面装的是多么的富丽堂皇，每一个呢都是细节上面的问题。所以刚刚 Jeff 也提到啦，每一尺从175到375都有可能，决定就在你到底要盖怎么样的 ADU 了。But 盖了 ADU 的同时哦，应该会有人要来你们家里，因为要盖 ADU， 总会有一些噪音。Now, how long does it usually take to build an ADU?
So depending, again, on the complexity of the project, how large you're making the project, an ADU can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months to build. The whole permitting process with the city or the county, you can expect maybe 2 to 3 months right there before you can even start construction. And then the construction process, anywhere from 3 to 6 months, again, depending on how complex and large the unit will be.
建造一个 ADU 呢，差不多是要6到9个月的时间，在这样的时间当中呢，可能2、3个月就是要申请 permit 的时间呢，之后的时间呢，才是真正来建造 ADU 的。建造 ADU 的同时，会不会有什么样的麻烦呢 ？Is there any tips or some of the tips for hiring a contractor to build an ADU?
Absolutely. The first thing you're going to want to do is check the references of the contractor. See who they've worked with, get some reviews and understand what kind of work they do and if it's somebody that you can work well with. The second thing would be to make sure they're licensed, bonded, insured, and carry the proper credentials to carry out your project. And third is to get multiple estimates and kind of see and understand where your budget falls and if it looks right to work with a certain person.
原来专家也会告诉你，货比三家是真的不会吃亏的哦，千万不要只去了一家就完完全全的交给了这一家，让这一家来帮你做 ADU 啊，还是要货比三家，知道哪一个厂牌、哪一家的工作人员是他们怎么样的进行的计划还有流程，对你来说呢，整个计划的完全了解也是更有帮助的。Jeff, since you've been doing this for so long, what are some of the latest trends in ADU design?
Definitely the latest trends would be the modular types of ADUs. It's gaining really popularity due to cost. People want to just buy a finished unit off the shelf and just put it there on their property and be done. You know, there's pros and cons to doing that as well, but that's definitely super popular. Also, you know, going for, you know, modern finishes and clean lines and really updated looks, you know, more contemporary is what everybody's looking at right now.
怎么样可以再把一个 ADU 建造的是你想要的 ADU？ 怎么样呢？可以再把 ADU 变成一个每一个人都喜欢的一个环境。当然啦，货比三家是绝对不会吃亏的。想要建一个 ADU 吗？想要让你的荷包更满一点，想要多一点收入，甚至想要让家人们过得舒服一点吗？参考一下专家的建议，了解一下到底 ADU 到底是怎么建的。我觉得啊，在这个日常生活需要更多居住地方的同时，建一个 ADU 应该是一个不错的选择。